What is up, geometry? Thus far, in proving triangles congruent, we have been using side, 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 angle, side, angle, as well as angle, angle, side. But today, in 5.4, we're going to be proving that triangles are congruent using hypotenuse leg, or HL. So it's one more tool to put in our tool belt. So for a right triangle, so notice we have to say that it's a right triangle. Then if we can show that that the hypotenuses are the same, and that one leg of each triangle are the same, then we can conclude that those two triangles are congruent. So the first thing is just to determine, can we use hypotenuse leg on these triangles or not? So notice here I have right triangles. Their hypotenuses are the same, and there's one leg that are the same. So I'm going to go with yes. Those I can use. Notice in these two, these are not right triangles. This is a side angle side, so I could show that they're congruent, but not using hypotenuse leg. So in this case, I would go with no. Down here, again, right triangles. It looks like we have a leg that's the same, but I don't know about their hypotenuse. So, no. Over here, again, right triangles. Looks like they both have a leg that's 21 kilometers. This one's hypotenuse is 35, and so is this one. So that means I could, yes, because they're right triangles, a hypotenuse and a leg are congruent. Down here, again, right triangles, legs are the same, hypotenuse are the same, so yes. Right triangles, a leg is the same as a leg, a hypotenuse is the same as hypotenuse, so yes. Here I have a side, an angle, and a side, angle, side, but I don't know that they're right. They look like they're right, but I don't know for sure. That means I cannot use hypotenuse leg. I could prove that they're congruent by side, angle, side, but not using hypotenuse leg. Here, looks like those sides are the same. That side's just the same as that. So this looks like a hypotenuse if that's a right angle. Hypotenuse leg, except for I don't know that these are right angles. So if they had the little box in the corner, then I would say yes. But since they don't, I'm going to say no. Also, you should note that just because two legs are the same, like if I had this one and this one, that were the same as this one and this one, I still couldn't use hypotenuse leg, because hypotenuse leg specifically uses the hypotenuse and a leg. So this brings us to the latter part of your homework. Not the part where you have to climb up a ladder, but the last part of your homework. And we've already started the proof here for you. I've inserted the two givens, and it just says that triangle DEG, this triangle, and triangle FEG are both right triangles. So we've inserted that, that's a given. And they also told us that this side, DG, is the same thing as this side, FG. So then what I need to add is that EG is congruent to EG by the reflexive property. Right, because any side is congruent to itself. So I said that these are both right triangles. This states that the hypotenuse are the same, and then I've just said, hey look, they have a leg that's the same. That means I could then insert this right here, and that would be by hypotenuse leg. One more here. We have that these two triangles, DBC, and triangle BDA are both right triangles. And then I know that this side DC is the same length as side AB. So to add to that, I could say that BD is congruent to BD, again by the reflexive property. Because anything's equal to itself. So that means this side is equal to this side. So now I've shown that they're both right triangles, that the hypotenuse are the same, and there's a leg that's the same. That means I can insert that in there, and again the reason would be by hypotenuse leg. And before I let you go, I just want to remind you that math is the only subject that counts.